बात करो।
But what if अगर मैं आपको बोलूं कि questions will make you smarter? Hello, my name is Pratik and welcome to another video. हमारा chapter खत्म हो गया, but we saw different topics, we understood about different topics, different concepts. अब another thing which is very important is your exams. Exams are very important. आपने सुना होगा कि that a piece of paper cannot decide my future, but the reality is that it can. It can definitely decide your future. तो इसी की वजह से exams are important, and to know how to clear those exams is also important. So let us prepare ourselves through this video how to tackle exams and get good marks. In this video, we will see different types of questions जैसे कि MCQs, NCERT के questions. उन questions को अगर आप tackle करना सीख गए तो you will not only clear your exams but also वो आपकी thinking process में it will get incorporated and आप उसको अपनी daily life में भी use कर पाओगे like a scientist. So let us begin with the video. The first question is, compared to genus, which of the following is less general in characters or features? So the options देख लेते हैं. Option A is family, option B is species, then division and class. Always focus on the question. Read and understand the question आपसे कह गया है. So which of the following is less general in characters? मतलब कि less general or more specific in characters. तो we all know that species में it is the most specific and least general in the character or features. So the answer will be B, species. Next question. For wheat, which of the following combinations is correct? So the genus Triticum, family Poaceae, order Poales, class Monocotyledone. B, genus Triticum, family Poaceae, order Poales, class Dicotyledone. C, genus Triticum, family Poaceae, order Sepindales, class Monocotyledone. D, genus Triticum, family Anacardiaceae, order Poales, and class Monocotyledone. In NCERT में you will find that for wheat, the answer will be A, which is genus is Triticum, family is Poaceae, and the order is Poales, and class is Monocotyledone. Then the next question. Regulation of cells. अब ये वाला जो टॉपिक है ये तो रिमूव हो गया है ना, रिमूव हो गया फ्रॉम NCERT, so we will not take this. Then fifth, correct sequence of taxonomic categories is A, species, genus, order, phylum, species, then order, then genus, then kingdom, या C, genus, then species, then order, then kingdom, या D, none of these. अब इन questions में जैसे जैसे I am answering, उससे पहले do one thing कि what you do is pause the video for like 1 or 2 seconds, think about कि क्या आंसर होगा, then play the video and then see कि वो सही है कि नहीं. So the answer will be obviously सबसे पहले species, then genus, then order, and then last में phylum. So the answer will be A. Next, the question is taxonomic hierarchy referred to. Option A, classification of species based on the fossil record. B, a list of botanists or zoologists who have worked on the taxonomy of the species or group. Then C, a group of senior taxonomists who decide the nomenclature of animals and plants. Then D, stepwise arrangement of all categories for classification of animals and plants. According to NCERT, the answer will be that taxonomic hierarchy is or refers to stepwise arrangement of all categories for classification of animals and plants. मतलब कि the stepwise arrangement of the organization of all categories of classifications of animals and different plants. अब ये जो question है 7th वाला, ये थोड़ा tricky question है in the sense कि you have to think कि ये question, what is this question, what is the meaning of this question. So the question is कि which one of these categories has real existence. If the question is asking ये जो options है species, genus, kingdom and phylum, इसमें से which is मतलब कि which exists, which जो असली दुनिया में है physically, and वो categories नहीं जो man made है, जो we have made for our convenience. Options पहले देख लेते हैं, then we will understand कि what is the answer and why it is the answer. So A is species, B genus, C kingdom, and D phylum. Now pause the video, think about it कि आंसर क्या होना चाहिए. According to you, the answer will be species. अब क्यों species? क्योंकि species में जो organisms हैं, let's say जो animals हैं, they can interbreed, they can reproduce among themselves. So अपने में they can reproduce and have offsprings. So they are real, they exist real they exist physically in the nature, but categories जैसे कि genus, kingdom, phylum, these are not real. ये तो हमने बनाए हैं just for classification. Next question is, two species comprises of a population. A two species comprises of a population जो कि which can or which does a interbreeding, sharing the same niche, reproductively isolated, feeding over the same food. Now the answer will be C, that they are reproductively isolated. Those will be considered as two species. Now you will ask कि ऐसा तो interbreeding भी हो सकता है क्योंकि they can reproduce among themselves. ये क्वेश्चन है, you should ask. I am not telling you the answer. Ask this question in the comment box. Then I will tell you क्यों नहीं होगा. 10th question is, one of the first acts in taxonomy is, one of the first acts or steps in taxonomy is A, identification, B, description, C, naming, D, classification. We have studied also. It is in the NCERT. Key, the first step is to identify. To identify any organism. वो चीज है क्या? उसके बाद you describe उसके features क्या है, then you name, you classify. But the first step is identification. So the answer is identification. Okay, next question is, the common characteristics between tomato and potato will be maximum at the level of their. तो इसमें पूछा है, the question is कि जो common characteristics हैं और common features हैं between the tomato and the potato वो सबसे ज़्यादा होंगे किस लेवल पे? A, family, B, genus, C, division and D, order. The answer will be A, family. क्योंकि tomato and potato they belong to the same family, which is Solanaceae. Now try to remember कि जैसे जैसे we go down the categories, तो specific characters increases. जैसे जैसे level down होगा, उसमें the specific characters they will increase and वो अलग अलग diverse हो जाएंगे, वो अलग अलग divide हो जाएंगे. उनके पोटैटो की अलग characteristics होगी और टोमेटो की अलग features होगी. इसीलिए the more common characteristics will be maximum at A, which is family. The next question is, a taxon is A, a type of living organisms, B, a group of related species, C, a group of related families, then D, a taxonomic group of any ranking. So in the NCERT you will find that a taxon is a taxonomic group of any ranking. The ICBN stands for, ये तो we all know that A, international code for botanical nomenclature. ठीक है, ICBN. Next, biosystematics और systematics दोनों एक ही है. NCERT में you will find the word systematics. यहाँ पे लिखा है biosystematics. Do not get confused. दोनों एक ही हैं. Biosystematics aims at A, delimiting various taxa of organisms and establishing their relationships. B, classification of organisms based on broad morphological features. C, identification and arrangement of organisms on the basis of their cytological characteristics. Classification of organisms based on their evolutionary history and establishing their phylogeny on the totality of various parameters from all fields of studies. Options कुछ ज़्यादा ही बड़े हैं, so इनको समझ लेते हैं जल्दी से. The first option it says that delimiting various taxa of organisms and establishing their relationships. मतलब कि delimiting मतलब लिमिट ना करना the different taxa of organisms and establishing their relationships. तो ये तो नहीं हुआ. Then the classification of organisms based on broad morphological features, मतलब कि broad like shape, color, ये सब outer features, ये भी नहीं होगा. Next option is identification arrangement of organisms on the basis of their cytological characteristics. Cytological in the sense की cell characteristics of cell, तो ये भी नहीं होगा. Then last, the classification of organisms based on their evolutionary history and establishing their phylogeny on their totality of studies. So this will be the answer. It is in your NCERT too. Then nomenclature is governed by certain universal rules. Which of the following is contrary to the rules of nomenclature? Now, बहुत स्टूडेंट्स बहुत लोग मैंने भी करा है कि जल्दी में क्वेश्चन कुछ कहता है, they understand something else. इसीलिए क्वेश्चन को रीड करना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ही द नॉमेनक्लेचर इज गवर्न्ड बाय सर्टेन यूनिवर्सल रूल्स. ठीक है, which of the following is contrary. ये जो वर्ड है contrary इज इम्पोर्टेंट, यही नोटिस करना. छोटी छोटी चीजें ही तो नोटिस करनी है. चाहे क्वेश्चंस में होंगे while studying. Contrary to the rules of nomenclature, मतलब contrary का मतलब against the rules of nomenclature, या जो नहीं है. So the first option is the first word in a biological name represents the genus and the second is a specific epithet. ये है, this is the rule. So नहीं, ये भी नहीं होगा. The names are written in Latin and are italicized. Yes, it is. तो ये भी नहीं होगा. Biological names can be written in any language. हो सकता है ये हो. Then, when written by hand, the names are to be underlined. This rule is universal. This is correct. So the answer will be biological names can be written in any language. Now here are some MCQs जो कि मैंने पुट करे हैं for your practice. ये जो PDF फाइल है, you can download it from the description. You can download it for your practice from my Telegram channel. Do download and practice. ठीक है? Usually and most students they get afraid जब भी they see questions. They get stressed. But what if अगर मैं आपको बोलूँ कि questions will make you smarter. They will make you a scientist or a doctor or any profession. इसमें भी आप जा रहे हो. Do not get scared. You get scared, you will get stressed. और उसकी वजह से अगर आता भी होगा, you will not be able to answer that question. Practice makes a man perfect.